Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. I don't know how it's going to work. Let's see how we go with it. Okay, let's see what this is. It is some netting. And it's for the Aussie stress ball. So yeah, I must admit, folks, I get stressed a lot, and I don't think a stress ball is going to relieve it. I know it sounds a bit pessimistic, but fuck, it's like if something's on your mind and you're worried about it, like you're missing your lost partner and you can't get in touch, a stress ball isn't going to relieve that. Especially if you're lonely and you really need to get in touch with that person, it's not going to help. And it's just too much shit going down, like not being able to afford the, cost of living is going up. You can't stop that shit. No stress ball is going to fucking stop you from worrying about this shit. I know it sounds really like pessimistic, but it's like, how can something like a stress ball effectively relieve that kind of worry and that kind of loneliness that you feel? You're lonely. When you're lonely, it's like smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It's unhealthy. It's deadly. And you just can't relieve it with a stress ball. It's not going to help. It might help with minor stresses. I can't even tap into the power of music. Music has no effect for me either. Nothing does. So what can you do, folks, when you just can't tap into something that can supposedly relieve stress and anxiety and depression and stuff from loneliness and from being away from your partner, from not having enough money to support yourself as well as you'd like to afford the good things in life. It's just a physical thing. It's not a mental thing. Holding a physical object in your hand, how can that fucking stop you from stressing, folks? You're worried about when you decline at the POS terminal, and you got to pay your telco bill, and otherwise you can't get your internet on, and you need the internet to produce work. Like for me, it's trying to get these demos on the 6 o'clock news. And if I lose my internet connection due to not being able to pay a bill that's worth more than $400 because I've allowed it to back up because I don't have the money to direct debit it, how are you supposed to relieve stress from that? How are you supposed to, folks? Just from holding a physical object, a stress ball, as if that's going to change your fucking life. It doesn't. You got to deal with the thing that's the problem. And that's the problem. You can't always deal with it. That's the stress. So yeah, I really am cynical about these things. Or massage. People seem to think massage will get rid of the stress. That's bullshit in my books, at least from my experience. I know everyone's different. I know from my experience these simple remedies don't work. So I can't afford a massage. I'm not rich. There you go. I can't afford a massage chair either. And anyway, sorry about the sunlight. That's come up looking quite a treat. But that's just my 2 cents for the day. I think we can now call this demo quits.